Our last presenter this morning, Rajneesh Kumar from ixigo. Rajneesh.
Good morning, everyone. Today, we are proud to be launching a travel assistant and a recommendation agent, Tara. Tara is the world's first travel assistant which is completely powered by deep learning. So I'll introduce you to her in a bit, but let's first talk about ixigo. ixigo has been leading travel innovation in India for the last 10 years. We've been the first in the market to launch meta search, natural language search, multimodal search, airfare prediction, train seat confirmation prediction, chatbots, and a fully automatic web check-in. We are a team of ex-Amadeus, NCR, and IIT alums, and we are backed by some of the best VCs in Asia. We're right now the fastest growing travel mobile app in the country, and we're adding 2.5 million downloads every month. So in the first half of our existence, we aggregated tons of data from airlines, hotels, buses, trains to build our meta search engine. And we also built the most comprehensive trip planner in India. In the second half of our existence, we used a lot of machine learning and personalization algorithms to use all the data that we harvested over the last few years. And finally, all of these building blocks that we built over the years, they're all coming together nicely to create a personalized travel research, planning, and booking experience, and we call her Tara. Oh, sorry. Gotta take this one.
Hi, Rajneesh. Do you have 2 minutes?
Hey, Tara, I'm in the middle of my Focusrite presentation, okay? So this better be important.
You bet. I was planning your Christmas getaway. I'm sure you haven't found the time yet.
Okay, let's do this quickly. I haven't decided where to go.
All right, let me see. 2 years ago, you went to Kerala. Last year, you were in Goa. So, do you want me to plan a beach vacation for you this year as well?
Sure, but I'd like to go outside India this time around.
Great. Let me see what I can find for you. All right. Based on the stuff you love, I have found 3 incredible beach destinations for you: Bali, Koh Samui, and Mauritius. I've sent a short brief of the destinations, along with prices and photos on your phone. So, have you made a decision?
Bali looks tempting.
Great choice. Fares to Bali are at the lowest we've seen for the last 3 months.
Cool. For the airline, I would prefer...
Singapore Airlines. I know you're KrisFlyer Elite Silver Rajneesh. Don't worry, I'm on it. Got it. Just double-checked your miles balance. Though you have enough miles, I suggest not using them, as this trip will give you enough miles to become a KrisFlyer Elite Gold member.
All right, please go ahead and make the booking, Tara.
I just checked that the fares for Bali are likely to go down by at least 5,000 rupees in the next week. Would you like me to book as soon as that happens?
Sure.
Got it. And of course, you want me to check you into a front row aisle seat as soon as check-in opens?
Super. Are we done now?
Yes, almost. As usual, before I initiate the booking process, I'll confirm with your wife.
She does that a lot. In case you were wondering if this was a sci-fi movie, Tara is real. Every feature we showcase in this video actually exists. And I'm going to even tell you how we built this. So one of the key differentiators of Tara is her contextual awareness. She knows your friends and families. She knows about all your past vacations. She even knows your frequent flyer programs and your seat preferences. She can backtrack several phrases in your conversation to make sense of what you're saying right now. Next, we plugged her into our entire travel knowledge graph. And lastly, but most importantly, we trained her using the most advanced neural networks with data from thousands of real searches that we have, consumer queries, call transcripts, feedbacks, emails, so that she can understand and converse in the most human way possible. So why did we do all of this? Because we believe that the next 1 billion internet users, they are not going to use keyboards, because keyboards, mice, remotes, they're all hacks created to work around the most natural way of interacting, which is obviously voice. So with voice accuracy going well above 90% and improving, we are going to put a big bet on voice and deep learning. So we'll be launching in India with flights and trains in 2018. And we believe that that's going to open up potentially the market for over 500 million users across the top 5 languages alone. So ladies and gentlemen, this is Tara, the travel agent of the future. She's exactly like the travel agent of the past, except that she's not human, which means that she's totally unbiased. And she works 24/7. She doesn't take vacations, so that you can have a great vacation experience every time. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Rajneesh. Chetan?
Focus group, voice your opinion. Ooh, 8 out of 10. Maybe Greg, and then we come over to Jeff.
It was a fun, futuristic, compelling story. Well done presentation. The devil's in the details. What's underneath? I see a lot of fuzzy, it's going to work, it will work. Not convinced.
I mean, it looks like a great technological feat, but you know, it's funny that this saying Tara is like the travel agent of the past, but nobody likes to book with the travel agents of the past. And I mean, people, you know, I may be the only one who feels this way, but I think that people who book travel, they like choices. They like seeing options and be able to kind of put together the trip themselves. And there's all this effort now to make things so easy that, you know, someone just calls you and tells you exactly what you want to book. But I just don't think that's what people really want.
Yeah, I thought it was a great presentation. In the end, I was hoping that Tara would also offer to pay for the trip. For the rest of it, a few open questions that I had for myself, which is on the commercial side of things. Yeah. So how are recommendations taken up, and how does that sync with the partners, the business partners in the back end that are actually offering their products and flight costs, etc. So some more clarity around that would have been awesome, but great presentation.
Philip?
The devils are in the details, but the nice thing about launch is these are established companies. ixigo's track record with mobile is off the charts. So even though they're dabbling with something right on the edge, I have a funny feeling these guys will execute.
Yeah, loved the presentation. One of the best demonstrations of this type of technology. I mean, everyone's talking about it, but it was cool to see how it could kind of play out. I think it'll be interesting to see how people end up really using voice and that type of service. I agree that people want to see the options and see the photos, and maybe they don't love booking with a person. But I could definitely envision a world where you talk to your phone or Alexa or whatever it is, and while you're driving, give me the options, right? Tell me the prices, tell me the availability. That's coming very, very soon, and it was cool to see what you guys have done with that.
I'm sorry, go ahead. Go ahead. You. Okay. As a Japanese, I'm not, I a little bit doubt it because I prefer the checklist on the list. But it's India, and I think there are many people who never use web and also the mobile, and it's chatting or these things is more closer to the human communications. So I want to thumb up with the hope.
So for me, the idea of assisted booking is very attractive because I may not want to go to a full-on travel agent and have somebody else do all the work. But as we've all heard over the years, travel, bookings, research is hard, and so anything that takes some of that friction out without taking, without me abrogating all control, I think is a great idea.
All right, Brian, you've got 7 seconds.
Oh, I love the bet on voice, and I think there's a lot of opportunity there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please thank our presenters and the focus group. Thank you very much.